Hello, my Virgo friends. Welcome to your general reading here on Daily Divine Guidance. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. My friends, remember that time is fluid, so this message is for you when you see it. Don't worry about the date or time that it's been uploaded. Also, this is a general reading for Virgo's Sun, Moon, and Rising, so that means not every one of you is going to resonate, and that's 100% okay. You may want to check your moon or rising sign to see if those messages resonate better with how your with your current situations. Yeah. Also, my friends, this is a tarot reading and you are in control of your existence and destiny. So that means that whatever I say or the tarot suggests, you get to take what you want from it and leave what you don't. This is your life, your existence, and it is all up to you, okay? Virgo, I have shuffled the cards, but I'm going to hand shuffle as we ask and thank our angels, guides, ancestors, and spirit for a clear guided message, general message for our Virgo friends over the next 4 weeks. What is it that Virgo needs to know? Thank you so much, as always, for being with us. Thank you. Okay, Virgo. Let's go ahead and get 3 cards for you here. 2 more cards for Virgo, please. Wow, I feel like, okay, we're in Scorpio season currently, and it is a Mercury retrograde. Look at that. That's the card that tried to pop out when I was hand shuffling. Mercury retrograde and Scorpio season it's revealing a lot of truths to people. There's a lot of, the star card is coming out a lot. Now, this is Aquarius's card, but the card itself is hope and faith, restored dreams coming true. This is wish fulfillment. This is the card that says you've been through the muck and the mud and you're on the other side now. So we have 2 major arcana cards here. We have Temperance, which is Sagittarius's card, followed by the 6 of Cups, water, and then Aquarius's card with the star card here. So what I'm seeing here is that, Virgo, you've been really reflecting. You've been reflecting and you've been looking at things with that 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is about, for me, it's about balance between the past and the present, or the inner child and the adult self. There's something you're working on, I think, internally that is helping shift you into a space of balance, and it's allowing you, Virgo, to see the good things that you have in your life or that you've experienced. It's just, this whole truth thing is just, it's big for you right now. That's how I feel, Virgo. Okay, so like, you have Temperance. Temperance is about balance and patience and moderation. And then that 6 of Cups, looking back, reminiscing, balancing, giving and receiving. You can't tell who is giving that potted plant to who. Is it the goddess giving it to the child, or the child giving it to the goddess? And then that hopes and faith restored, wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, coming out of the muck and mud into, solid ground. You know what I mean? You've been through some shit, Virgo. You've been through it. And and I really truly believe that this is coming together for you because of a lot of internal working that you've done. Okay? A lot of internal working that my Virgo friends have been doing over time. This next 4 weeks, you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor personally. Okay? If that makes sense. That's what I'm getting here with these first 3 cards. So, yeah, because look at, Temperance here is like, we're starting off with balance and patience and stability and moderation as we're looking at the past. We're looking at the past through a different lens. A lens that isn't one that is troubled by the past anymore, or isn't triggered by the past, if you will, but is finding the faith in the past, okay? Let's get two more cards, please. One more, there we go. Wow, this is coming up a lot too. Yeah, see, you're gaining a new perspective on things here with the Hanged Man. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So the Hanged Man is all about, again, gaining new perspectives, seeing things in a new way, taking a break, pausing and surrendering to what is going on around you, what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're thinking, and looking at it from a different angle. This card also represents the number 4 to me because of the way the legs here are positioned, which is also the number of balance and stability. So there is a lot of stability coming in for you over the next 4 weeks. It's coming in at a slow pace. I feel like, Virgo, this is something you've been working on for a while, but you're making great progress, steady progress. It may be a little slow here. That Knight of Pentacles is a very hard-working knight, but they're determined to do the job correctly. Like, this isn't a half-ass kind of thing. You're just like, working on yourself, whatever. You're like really digging deep here, Virgo. This horse is moving forward, but it is at a slower pace, and that's actually really good when working on yourself because you don't want to rush it. You know what I mean? There's things that you have to learn about yourself, and it takes time. This is the knight that has been tasked with taking that pentacle from A to B, and she takes her job so seriously that she is cradling that pentacle like a baby, and she is going to make sure that it gets to point B in as good as, if not better, condition than it was when it left point A. Okay, so this is something that you're taking your time with. You're finding yourself learning and growing. Again, it's a little slow, but I don't feel like it's something that you're trying to rush anyway. You're not like, why am I not seeing results? Why am I not feeling anything yet? Like, why, you're not questioning the progress or the process. You're going with the flow here. And you're seeing with this Page of Wands that you are the creator of your own life. This is a very passionate, high energy page, very creative. She has taken back her brush and she is painting the canvas that holds her life. She's creating her life. She is not allowing other people or situations to determine the strokes that are on her canvas, her life's canvas. She's taken back and become the painter of her life again. So this to me is telling me, Virgo, that what you're working on and what you've been working on is you're going to start to really see some... I almost feel like, Virgo, you're going to be, over the next 4 weeks, really focusing on the progress you made. Honestly, like, that's what this feels like to me. You're going to start to really... I mean, my best example is I used to really get upset when people would make a poor comment toward me about anything, even if it was just like my hair was not a pretty color anymore or something. Who knows? I'm just trying to give an example. And now when somebody says something that's hurtful or supposed to be hurtful or mean to me, it doesn't bother me anymore. I instead, let it roll off my shoulders, send that person love and light because that's what they need, obviously. A year ago, I would have probably locked myself in my room for a day and thought about it for days and days on end. So I have made progress and grown, even though you can't see it every day in the moment. You when you look back and look at it, okay, is when you can really see where you've come. I hope this makes sense, but that's what I'm seeing here for you. Is over the next 4 weeks, you're really going to see the progress you've made and how far you've come, Virgo, okay? It's really going to somehow be shown to you. Let's see. This is such an easy read. We've got a couple of minutes left. I'm going to pull one more card, see if it can tell us a little bit more about this story. Yeah, you're coming away from a place that is very protective and defensive. This is what you're coming away from. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are losing the need to defend and protect yourself. I've come to the conclusion that when we are survivors, okay, when we have had to learn how to survive, if you will, we become very defensive and protective of both our mature selves, our present selves, and our younger selves, the inner child. And I feel like this is what you're kind of coming out of. You're going from being a survivor to being uh, what's a good word for it? You no longer have to, here we go. You no longer are a survivor. You are a thriver. You are thriving in life now. And so those defenses, those walls that you've built up are starting to come down. That's the stuff that you've been working on. Those are the things that are starting to fall away from you. And so that's what this Seven of Wands is telling us, is that these are some of the things you're going to notice are not as prominent in your personality, in your characteristic, or in your character, in your 3D self, if you will. Okay, which is really beautiful, because it's so hard to, when you're a survivor, whether that survival mode started when you were a child or later in life, when that survival mode kicks in, it's really hard. It is truly one of the hardest things personally that I've had to unravel, and it's still one that I'm unraveling. But when you're in survival mode, when that's what you become defensive, because you have to be defensive to survive. And that's not, in my personal opinion, that is not a really spiritually, it's harder to grow in defense and survival than when you're thriving and you're able to just understand things. Okay, so releasing that and understanding it is really, really beneficial for you. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Absolutely. Virgo, you do not have to do this alone. There are people who are probably very connected to you, rely on them, trust in them. You know who they are, okay? You know who those people are. So it's okay to ask for help. You never have to do this stuff alone, and you never are alone. If you don't have physical 3D people in your life, call on your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides. Call on God. It is all there for you. They want to help you. Sometimes they scream at us when we're not listening, so make sure that you're using your spirit side as well in this situation, in healing and understanding what's coming in over the next 4 weeks. We have yes. Just say yes. And I believe this is yes to yourself. This is yes to understanding the progress that you've made. This is yes to feeling good about being Virgo again, Just say yes. Okay? It's just say yes to whatever you feel right about. Don't hesitate. If you have no reservations about something, but you're creating reservations, just say yes, okay? This one keeps coming up. Pleiades, I believe. I don't know how to say this. I apologize. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I'm telling you, with this Mercury retrograde and this Scorpio season, a lot of people are having and experiencing spiritual transformations, ascensions, awakenings. Those kind of things are happening, and you're going to be coming into a place where you're starting to really realize your mission, your purpose here, whether you're living it already or you're going to be kind of given the idea of what it should be. It's going to be heightened. It's going to be intensified, if you will. Okay. My Virgo friends, I hope that this resonated well with you. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I will be back next week with your love reading. So until then, I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody.